The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. If you don't know, the thing to do is not to get scared, but to learn. Learn to value yourself, which means, fight for your happiness. I could die for you. But I couldn't, and wouldn't, live for you. Freedom, to ask nothing. To expect nothing. To depend on nothing. A creative man is motivated by the desire to achieve, not by the desire to beat others. To say I love you, one must know first how to say the I. I swear by my life and my love of it that I will never live for the sake of another man, nor ask another man to live for mine. The smallest minority on earth is the individual. Those who deny individual rights cannot claim to be defenders of minorities. The hardest thing to explain is the glaringly evident which everybody has decided not to see. The man who does not value himself, cannot value anything or anyone. He is free to evade reality, he is free to unfocus his mind and stumble blindly down any road he pleases, but not free to avoid the abyss he refuses to see. Contradictions do not exist. Whenever you think that you are facing a contradiction, check your premises. You will find that one of them is wrong. My happiness is not the means to any end. It is the end. It is its own goal. It is its own purpose. The truth is not for all men but only for those who seek it. Never think of pain or danger or enemies a moment longer than is necessary to fight them. Don't fool yourself, my dear. You're much worse than a bitch. You're a saint. Which shows why saints are dangerous and undesirable. She did not know the nature of her loneliness. The only words that named it were, "This is not the world I expected." You have been the one encounter in my life that can never be repeated. A government is the most dangerous threat to man's rights. It holds a legal monopoly on the use of physical force against legally disarmed victims. I never found beauty in longing for the impossible and never found the possible to be beyond my reach. I love you so much that nothing can matter to me, not even you, only my love, not your answer, not even your indifference. I worship individuals for their highest possibilities as individuals, and I loathe humanity for its failure to live up to these possibilities. The purpose of morality is to teach you, not to suffer and die, but to enjoy yourself and live. What greater wealth is there than to own your life and to spend it on growing? Every living thing must grow. It can't stand still. It must grow or perish. I came here to say that I do not recognize anyone's right to 1 minute of my life. Do it first and feel about it afterwards. Dagny Taggart. The secrets of this earth are not for all men to see, but only for those who will seek them. Every man is free to rise as far as he's able or willing, but the degree to which he thinks determines the degree to which he'll rise. Man is the only living species that has the power to act as his own destroyer, and that is the way he has acted through most of his history. The more you learn, the more you know that you know nothing. No speech is ever considered, but only the speaker. It's so much easier to pass judgment on a man than on an idea. A rational man never distorts or corrupts his own standards and judgment in order to appeal to the irrationality, stupidity, or dishonesty of others. Civilization is the process of setting man free from men. Don't think. Believe. Trust your heart, not your brain. Don't think. Feel. Believe. If one doesn't respect oneself, one can have neither love nor respect for others. In a free society, one does not have to deal with those who are irrational. One is free to avoid them. Every form of happiness is private. Our greatest moments are personal, self-motivated, not to be touched. There are two sides to every issue, one side is right and the other is wrong, but the middle is always evil. For the first time since her return, she felt pain, a violent pain, but it made her feel alive, because it was worth feeling. Achieving life is not the equivalent of avoiding death. A viler evil than to murder a man, is to sell him suicide as an act of virtue. It was the greatest sensation of existence, not to trust but to know. When I die, I hope to go to heaven, whatever that is, and I want to be able to afford the price of admission. Money will not purchase happiness for the man who has no concept of what he wants. The man who damns money has obtained it dishonorably, the man who respects it has earned it. I don't wish to be the symbol of anything. I'm only myself. It is not advisable to venture unsolicited opinions. You should spare yourself the embarrassing discovery of their exact value to your listener. But you see, the measure of hell you're able to endure is the measure of your love. The most depraved type of human being is the man without a purpose. She thought how strange it would be if she ever said hello to him. One did not greet oneself each morning. Powerlust is a weed that grows only in the vacant lots of an abandoned mind. Reason is not automatic. Those who deny it cannot be conquered by it. Do not count on them. Leave them alone.